Wakey, rise and shine, it's good afternoon time. Live and direct from the YouTube asylum.
What if he's the kind of man that would just simply come around the new boyfriend and start some bullshit with him? You don't know that. It's too goddamn risky. Who wants to do that? I don't want to do that shit. And I don't want to put myself in a situation where I'm trying to hang out with a single mother and she got her kids by her side and I got to pay for all of them, or him, her, whatever. No, I'm not doing that. And y'all might be thinking, well, if you want to take care of a single mother's kids, why are you dealing with single mothers? Does that even matter? I'm not obligated to do anything for a woman and her children. Bottom line, point blank and simple. I'm not obligated to do that. It's not my prerogative to take care of a child that is not mine. Point blank and simple.
Hi.
And I recommend no man does that. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, we have Kendra Soft. Kendra Soft, how are you doing?
Kendra Self.
Oh, Kendra Self. I'm sorry.
How you
I'm all
doing?
right. How are you doing?
I'm doing quite good, honey bee. How are you? I agree with every single thing that you say. Okay, I agree. I get mad. I get mad when I think about it.
Okay, then speak your piece.
Okay, I believe a woman should be a woman. I want to be there for my man. Do you understand? When I say that and what I say, do you understand the meaning of that? Do you understand what it is to be a woman? To sacrifice for your man? I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I get ahead.
It's all
I'm
right.
sorry.
It's all right. But
I
continue
do.
talking. And when you
Okay.
say sacrifice for your man, you mean sacrifice for the man that you're in love with. You can't do that for every man, because every man out here ain't worth all that. But you got to have the common sense to know who's worth it and who's not. But what I'm
Hold on.
saying is,
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Hold
Go
on.
ahead. Go ahead.
One second, baby. You keep rolling, okay? I just need to sort something. Okay, 1 second. I'm
Say
gonna
what
put
now?
myself on. I'm gonna put myself on mute. Okay. Well, I sort these. I'm sorry. I got a pan boiling over. I can't help it. I'm sorry. 1 second.
You got a what?
A pan boiling over.
A pan boiling over. Well, don't burn the house down. Shit. Oh my. Take your time. Take your time. Okay, we'll just wait till this Kendra Self woman get back. But until then, let me continue speaking my piece. She makes a point. You have to sacrifice for the right kind of man. You can't be out here being reckless with the womb, giving it up to any and every man out there, and then you want to complain later on in life when these men don't want to commit to you. That's why I say men and women have to vet one another. Now, some of y'all might be thinking, well, we were together for years and years and years. Okay, I understand some relationships don't work out, but I also say don't be rushing to have kids if you're not sure that this person is going to commit to you. Because believe me, I can tell what kind of women are good for me, I want to commit to and possibly have kids by, and what women I just don't want anything to do with outside of sex. I have ways of telling. I've seen my fair share of trash to know what treasure looks like. Think of it like this. Ever had that one female friend you could just look at and be like, she gonna make a good wife one day. Somebody gonna make her happy. I know she gonna be a good wife. Then you got the other female friends that be like, I can't imagine any dude taking her seriously. She is not gonna be a wife for any man. She's gonna be single for a long time. Even if she does get a man, he'll just give her the goodies and keep it moving. And we don't do that to women to be cruel, to be evil, to be mean. We do that because we know where you stand. All this stuff about all women are queens, all women are to be treated as treasures. No, that's bullshit. You want to be treated like a queen, you have to show you are worthy of that title. The same way we men have to show we are worthy of being kings. That's just the way that goes. You have to come to a man already set in your femininity, already willing to, be this cooperative and yes, submissive woman. Now, do you got to submit to every man? Absolutely the fuck not, because not every man has good intentions. But you do have to have it in your mind that you want to submit to this kind-hearted man and stop going for the dudes that just make your ass feel good just because he's working with something downstairs. You have to get with the man that you know is going to do right by you instead of getting with these Pookies and Ray Ray that just going to pump dump your ass because hell,
Yeah,
that's just what they do.
yeah,
Oh, I'm
yeah.
sorry. Oh, you're back?
I believe you. Every word that you said, I agree with you. I sorry. I was listening to you. I was downstairs. I was giving my mother her medication. She ain't a little bit well right now, but I agree with you. I need a good man. I want him to lead me, lead me into temptation, not into temptation. I want to be discovered as a woman. I want to come out on the other side to be known as the best woman for you. I am completely on your side.
Okay, good to know. So what are your so do you I'm curious, do you have any kids by any chance?
No, no, I was not blessed that way, but by God's good grace, one day, perhaps it is not in my peripheral. How about you?
Nope, I don't have kids either.
Okay. It was a conscious decision. Okay, I decided that many years ago. I did not want them to come into this world the way it is unless I was in a proper state with a proper husband, a proper setup, a proper future life plan, and strike me down. Now, I'm terrible for thinking that way, you know?
What you mean terrible for thinking that way?
People say that I'm terrible for not just popping out babies like rabbits.
Wow, get used to that.
It's
Because that's what
crazy.
I was saying. The single mother epidemic is what's being pushed to the forefront. Now I don't know where you live. Are you living in the U.S. by any chance? Judging by that
Of
accent,
course.
I don't. You live in the
I,
U.S.
I am. I am. I spent a couple of years out of the US because my father was military. So, I lived in Germany, a few posts in other
You
countries, but yeah, yeah.
you live where now?
Predominantly, I don't like to say originally, originally from the South, originally, but you know, um, it's changed. It's changed. The whole of the US has changed. When I came
Yeah.
home, it didn't feel like home. Did not feel like home.
And what was home like to you?
Home, you leave your back door open. You knew the neighbors. Um, you go out skating. Occasionally, you get caught in a little bit of trouble. But the neighbors would be the one to tell your parents, your mama, your papa. both parents at home. It was just normality. But now it's just ain't so. It just ain't so. I don't know about you. What was normal for you?
Well, that was the norm at one point. 'Cause like you said, and I remember back in the day when I was a little boy, we had neighbors that would often snitch on us if we did something wrong. So yeah, that
What?
is nothing new.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Always gonna
so
be a snitch. Always gonna be one.
yeah, that's nothing. I mean, that's nothing new. That's how it was back in the day. Yeah, let your neighbors catch you stupid around their backyard. They're gonna tell your parents. They're gonna get the neighbors to give you an ass whooping. Now your parents gonna give you an ass whooping. Happened to some friends
Um
of mine from way back in the day, so I know.
no. No, I was quite lucky in that way. My papa made me lie on my belly, and he hit me on the back with a strap with his belt. Oh,
Okay,
but
so you got whoopings as a child. Well, so did I. So we both got that discipline in us. Okay.
yeah, it didn't. I'm still here. I ain't broken. I'm still a full woman. I'm still doing as I is to do. So, you know,
Doing what you used to do. What you mean?
I'm doing what I is to do. I'm doing what I supposed to do as a woman. I cook, I clean, I work, I do. Even in my eyes, a man's job is to work. I do the man's job. I'm a woman. I'm a man. I'm looking for a man to work and let me do my duties. Let me do what I'm good at. Let me flourish. That's all. I don't ask for a lot. I can live off $20 a week. I don't cost that much, you
twenty
know.
dollars a week.
I can. I can. If you a man living on your own, I am at no extra expense, a couple of vegetables, and perhaps a little extra bit of steak. That's all. Once a week. I will do the shopping, I will do the cooking, I will cut your bills down, I will do everything for you. I will make you my life. That's all.
Okay. I
So
like that.
I
As much as I like what I'm hearing, I just hope that you are legit with what you're saying. Don't be lying to my audience now. Whoever's watching in the back, don't be lying to us like that.
okay.
Because
I don't
I
know
wish
why
that
I belong. Why would I
I'm
belong?
not
I is
I'm
to
not
do.
saying you
I'm
are
doing what
lying.
I supposed to do as a woman. I cook, I clean, I work, I do. Even in my eyes, a man's job is to work. I do the man's job. I'm a woman. I'm a man. I'm looking for a man to work and let me do my duties. Let me do what I'm good at. Let me flourish. That's all. I don't ask for a lot. I can live off $20 a week. I don't cost that much, you
Twenty
know?
dollars a week.
I can. I can. If you a man living on your own, I am at no extra expense, a couple of vegetables, and perhaps a little extra bit of steak. That's all. Once a week. I will do the shopping, I will do the cooking, I will cut your bills down, I will do everything for you. I will make you my life. That's all.
Okay. I
So
like that.
I
As much as I like what I'm hearing, I just hope that you are legit with what you're saying. Don't be lying to my audience now. Whoever's watching in the back, don't be lying to us like that.
okay.
Because
I don't
I
know
wish
why
that
I belong. Why would I
I'm not
belong?
I'm not saying you are lying, but this is just me personally. I'm at the point where I don't expect much of anything positive out of women anymore. So you got to surprise me. And so far you surprised me. You sound like a traditional woman.
I
You
don't.
sound
Well. Might I just say, you sound like a traditional man, and that is extremely rare to come across. Also, so
and you know
thank
why
you.
that's so rare to come across? Because
I don't know that.
modern
Tell me
women
about.
have destroyed the traditional values of our society. Seriously, you want to be a modern woman, but you want a traditional man? The hell with that bullshit. You want to be a modern woman? I'm gonna be a modern man. I'll take you out, have fun
Oh,
with you, but we ain't getting married. We ain't having kids. We ain't starting a family. You're just play, not for keep. That's what they're doing now. So I've
I
always
don't.
believed that bad men and bad men and bad women are byproducts of one another. The modern woman is the modern man is the byproduct of the modern woman. That's the way I look at that.
Wow. Okay, I feel like you think of the glass half empty as opposed to half full. Am I correct in thinking that?
You rather look at the glass as half empty instead of half full.
I said I think that you do, not me, sugar. I think of everything half full. I'm halfway, baby. That is one hell of a stepping stone. I'm halfway there. Let me just do my thing and let me get there.
Nice. Well, you surprised me so far. You got that little down south
So
accent.
I I still have a little bit of that Alabama left in me. I'm sure, but
Oh, you from Alabama? Okay,
no,
okay.
no, well, I can't deny it, but what makes you Alabama is living in Alabama, you know.
Was you there when they had that big old riot at the riverbank that day, some months back?
Mhm. Mhm. I was born there, but I wasn't omnipresent, I don't remember those days, but of course I grew up my grandparents were so ah one-minded, and I grew up with the racism as a conflict because of that. Oh my days. Oh, I dealt with the outfall of that. Did you? Were you there?
Would I do what?
Where were you there?
In Alabama? No, I stay in Illinois.
Okay, Illinois. So, what's your history? You've been there the whole time, your whole life, or?
Yep, I was originally from Chicago, but I moved to Oakland because Chicago was just getting too messy.
Okay. With the guns, the violence, everything.
Oh yeah. I'm sure where you come from, you don't see too much of that. The most you may have to deal with is unruly neighbors. But out there, we got people carjacking, gangs all over the. I'm not gonna say all over the place, but it's enough violence to make you just want to run away.
Okay. I don't. I can't say I can't say I've seen too much of it, but I have moved, being a military brat. Um, parts of the world that I've been in, I've never been exposed to it. More so in America, different states, and so forth. Um, I don't know. So,
Uh,
what would
uh,
you? I don't know. I don't know. I stumbled across your channel. I put in live #live, and you came up. I liked the sound of your voice and what you were saying. So I don't know ex- how coherent we're going to be, how conducive to each other, but I seem to like you so far. I think it's going okay.
yeah, you don't sound so bad yourself. I'm just hoping that you're legit because I've been lied to before. So you understand the kind of world we live in. And like you
I
said,
don't, I'll
you
be
don't.
honest, I'm quite new to this. Not the internet. I've used YouTube for recipes. I've used it for many reasons for crochet, pattern. I've used it for different different bread roll recipes. I've used it, but I'm very new to these live things. So will our voices go out later today, like a video? People will put in, things, and do we have to talk about a certain topic for that to come up on a video, or what happened?
Yeah, yeah. Just chime in on the topic. Right now, I'm talking about why men don't date single mothers. So, why do you think men don't date single mothers?
I think they don't date single mothers because they know that their box is pre-used. Some other man has gone inside of there without no jammies on and shot his big wet load sloppy all inside. I mean, it's not like she's wiped it out with a baby wipe, is it? She ain't gone in there with a Kleenex and wiped it out. She enjoyed that, made a baby. you know, you get me? Are you getting my sense of humor? I'm sorry. Is
Yeah,
it
I
too
get it.
soon?
I get it.
Yeah,
Eventually,
dirty,
some other dude,
dirty,
some other dude
dirty.
slid into their raw. Some other man slid in their raw.
They slid in there, dirty, dirty back raw. They just literally let all those man juices out, wet all the walls. Can you imagine if a man came into your mother's house? Oh, hello, Ian Burns.
You know this
How's she
gentleman? He
doing?
said, sound like someone's. She sound like somebody I know. You know her?
Okay, who do I sound like? Who do I sound like? This is great. This is great. Do I sound like somebody famous? Please tell me. Tell me
I
all about.
don't
Anyway,
know.
let's get back. Let's not get distracted by the shade. But um, I imagine if somebody came into your mama's house, let all his man juices flow on her walls, in her kitchen, just absolutely man juice. I spread it on your couch, I spread it on your cooker, I spread it on your mama's bed. Like, can you just imagine? No, would you want to walk into that lady's house and say, "Hey, I'm your new man"? Oh, and just try and wipe it away with your elbow. It makes no sense. It
Now
makes
that's just
no
nasty.
sense. Just nasty, nasty, nasty box. Nasty box.
Hmm.
Oh, you have somebody new in your chat as well. They have some emojis. I'm not sure what their name. Two
It
up.
said two ups and two downs. Said this one went from the Waltons. Waltons, as in the TV show from the 70s, Waltons?
Oh, hey. Two up, two down. Oh, good night. Two up, two down. Good night, Ann Burns. Good night, John Boy. Listen, if I came into your mama's house, two up, two downs, and I just spunked all over the gaff, all up inside your mama, would you expect the next man to walk in and to celebrate that box? Would you tell
No.
me, tell me right now, if you met a woman and she says, "Hello, nice to meet you. Beautiful first date. You're a beautiful woman. You're a lovely man. You're very gentlemanly. Thank you. You pulled my chair out. Okay, you bought me a decent burger, not the cheapest one on the list. I think you're a nice man." All of a sudden, I have 5 children. 5 whole-headed children have fallen out of my vagina. Is that a nice introduction to you?
That's oh no.
Would you be picturing the size of your double cheeseburger falling out of her hole? Tell
Wow,
me,
I think up two down two said it best. Geez, hey, well, hell no.
two up, two down? Can I just say, hell yeah, big up America. Make America great again.
Yeah.
So, so, can you tell me, please, if you are possibly, because I'm liking you just a little bit more and more every time we talk, every comment you make, but I honestly, I want to sit back in my feminism and I want to say that if you, as a man, you saw my beautiful flower underneath, I think if you saw it was pretty as a picture, what would be the words that you would say? Would you say, "Oh my God"? I mean, I don't want to put words in your mouth. I want to know your true reaction to my beautiful, beautiful pussy. I don't want to say pussy. I want to say flower. Okay.
Well, keep those kind of words at a minimum, okay?
Okay. I said flower. Is flower too much for you?
That's a bit G rated, but hey, you
Okay.
just keep it
I'm
keep it PG-13. Put it like that.
I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it a goal. How's about a goal? Do you know what a goal is?
A goal. The only goal I know is the one from soccer. Goal.
No, no, no. Okay. So a goal is a type of sweet. So it's sweet, but you have to call it a swole. A swole. That's a pretty word, pretty way of saying it. Okay. If you call it a swole, do you understand? No.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
So if you looked at my pretty swole, would you? How would you say, as a potential husband, what would you say about my pretty swole?
What would I say about it? I would say it's the most well, assuming that it's, we've gone out, we've known each other. You don't get around like that. You don't be out here messing around with different men. I'm gonna say it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. Probably the purest.
The, can you say the pure swole?
Yes, the purest swole.
Well, thank you. I I'll be honest, me and my swole be kind of blushing right now.
Okay.
I'm
Wow.
getting
Uh,
a little
I'm
bit.
flattered,
A little,
honestly.
I keep forgetting I'm on a public phone call. It's getting a little bit tighter than it should be. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. Well, by the way, if anybody that want to come up, the link is in the description. Feel free to come up and speak your piece.
Oh
Why men
hey,
shouldn't date single mothers. Oh, I'm just putting the word out.
yeah. Please come up. Two up, two down. That'd be great. Iron Burns.
He said, if she ain't out of the Waltons, that beaver ain't shade. Wow, you know this guy.
No, I don't, but I don't appreciate him telling me I'm not been shaved. I shaved last year, okay?
You better tell him.
That
Because I don't want
don't
to. I don't want to look like a safari jungle down there. That's not cool.
listen. I ain't asking you to be fucking Christopher Columbus to come up in this. I'm asking you, okay? You ain't a little man walking with a little compass. You got to be a big man, okay? Come with what you got. I hope you got a sword. Chop down those trees. Come up, two up, two down. I do. I think I know you. I think I've spoken to you before. I think he's a little bit jealous, to be honest, because I'm
Two
so.
up, two down. Feel free to come on the panel if you want to speak to us.
Come up,
Panel's
come
open,
up if
buddy.
you have
Feel free to
something
come
to
up.
say. I promise you, you're gonna end up marrying us. You will marry us on this live stream. I promise you.